Holy shit.
What a gentleman.
A fucking gentleman. Yo!
Even better.
The turnaround, though. Oh, Tanner. Oh. Oh. That's pretty cool. I like that. There's so many suits. That's pretty dope. Yo! That's an aided suit. Oh my god. This game is fucking awesome already. 10 out of 10 already.
First time playing this?
I've never played this before. Have you?
I don't even know what it is.
What?
I don't even know what it is.
This is called Roarr, with 2 R's at the end. And an exclamation point at the end, no less.
It's everything.
It's amazing. You can be an army. You can fucking enlist. Okay, that's all the suits. I'm going for the fucking Skelly one. You know I'm going for the fucking Skelly. The one with the pierced tail, though, we might come back to. Sue the Rex was sleeping peacefully for millions of years. Oh, they're... Noise. Tanner, can you do me a favor? Make a noise. Make a noise for this scene.
I can blow my nose. Does that help?
Yeah, that's fine.
There you go. You're welcome.
Awesome. You woke Sue the Rex up. They didn't enjoy that. Pipe down up there! I'm trying to sleep! Enough is enough! I'm coming for you! You pissed off Sue the Rex. What's going on here? You're sick. You don't have to if you don't want to. Do you want to voice shit so it's not just me talking to myself? You don't have to at all if you don't want, because I know you're like gross. If you said anything, I didn't hear you. through the Discord. I'll voice them. It's fine. This is our friend Squiddy. They say, "We are conquering the Earth. Nobody can stop us." You woke me up! Prepare to be destroyed! Destroy that Rex! Oh, shit. Holy fuck. Okay. What the fuck? You can, like, barrel roll into shit. I don't know what the stake does. Does it regain health? I don't... I seem to be doing good. What?
Do you even have a health bar?
I think the top left, the green thing is a health bar. I think the green circle around me, like, turns black at the top. Kind of like my toe when my partner steps on it too much, trying to make me come. And I can just ruin people's lives. Pretty good. Pretty good shit. Okay, it says I should go this way. Can I go through the water? Oh my god, what the fuck is that thing holding? Extinction. Devil May who? Devil May who? Bayo whata? Kingdom huh?
Have you played the Bayonetta games?
Yeah. I like Bayonetta
them?
1 and 2 a lot. I'm very excited for 3.
I was gonna say, has that come out yet?
No, but they released a new trailer and they showed a new witch, and I want her to step on my face and call me a maggot and put her toes on my fucking nose. But I mean, like, the gameplay also looks good, I guess.
I literally just got Monster Hunter World, because it's the only one I haven't played. So.
How old is that one?
Don't even know. I would say it's only a couple years at most, but I'm probably way off. It's probably like 5 years old already.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's not the new one, I don't think, anymore, right?
No, the most recent is Rise, which I played a lot on the Switch.
Oh, hell yeah.
But I never did play World.
Cool, cool, cool.
Because I'm addicted to playing the same game over and over and over again.
Sonic? Fucking Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic, Pokemon, Monster Hunter.
We just beat Soul Silver. I played Soul Silver for the first time on stream. I don't know if you knew that. We just beat it.
I had saw one of your streams. You're doing was it like a monotype run or something?
Oh no! So like most of our run for no reason. It's just a casual run because it's my first time. I didn't do anything like a Nuzlocke or anything. I was just playing Soul Silver. We had for alligators our starter, and I spent most of the team most of the time with the team I had was a Quagsire and the red Gyarados you get. So I was like, LOL, wouldn't it be funny and quirky if I did the Elite Four with all water types? And then the more I joked about it, the more I was like, what if we just did the... So yeah, I beat the Elite Four, underleveled as fuck, with Feraligatr, Lantern, Lapras, Slowbro, Quagsire, and Gyarados. We haven't got the Kanto. I'm gonna stream Bastion, and then once we beat Bastion, I'll come back to Soul Silver and we'll do Kanto on stream, and then I'll beat Red and then beat done with Soul Silver.
Johto games really are like the best.
Soul
Solely
Silver?
for that reason.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'd never played it.
Silver, like just the remake of the Johto games. They're like the peak Pokemon, I feel like.
It really shows how good like the originals were, because like story-wise and overall like design-wise and everything, they didn't touch a whole lot, you know. Like it's just mostly a graphic overhaul with some like little story bits and dialogue.
Games. It's just like all the exploration and everything you can do.
Yeah, it's cool. I
There's
really
so many
enjoyed it.
little hidden things to find. They're nice.
Yeah, I haven't got rock climb yet though, so it was not necessarily frustrating. Just like, oh fuck, I can't get these things yet. I don't think they give you rock climb until after Elite Four. I don't think.
Actually, a really cool ROM. It's been out for a while, but I think the guy is still like actively updating it. Crystal Clear.
What's Crystal Clear?
It's a ROM hack of like the original like Game Boy Color game.
Yeah.
Basically, it's like open world, so it's set up to like every time you get like a gem badge, everyone in the entire game's like monsters get a little stronger. But you can start in Kanto or Johto, and then you can like right off the bat go back and forth and do the gems in any order that you want.
Oh shit! I like that.
It's very cool. I've beat it several times.
I might have to add that to my list of shit to stream in the future. I probably won't get to it anytime soon because I'm gonna do an Omega Ruby randomizer next year, but that sounds very up my street.
I would have just played it on my phone as like a thing to do for shits and giggles on the side.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
I
Highly
rarely
recommend.
play games just by myself and these days. Like, I'm pretty much whenever I'm streaming, it's not like, oh, this is my thing I have to do, I have to stream, because like I don't make money doing this shit. This is like pretty much just my game time, and I just share it with whoever comes in. What else have you been up to lately, champ? What else have you been up to, like with anything really? Games, movies, life. Well, I guess you just got a new house. That's kind of big.
Pretty much spent the entire summer just moving, trying to find a
Yeah.
house, then getting the house, and then moving everything into the new house, and
Oof.
selling the old house. Now everything's finally starting to get settled in, and like I said, I just got the office put together.
Hell yeah.
So now I got an office in the basement that's not right next to the kids' room.
Yeah, I guess that was a thing, huh?
Yeah, so now when I put the kid to sleep, I got an office in the basement that I can kind of just come into, and I can play games and set up on the computer and everything. And like I said, now I can finally actually use Discord and do some voice chat and all that good shit.
Scream at Xenoverse at 2 in the morning.
Sadly, I still have to get up at 3:30 in the morning for work, but it's whatever at this point.
Real gamers don't sleep. What are you talking about?
Basically. What I'm saying.
Sleep? Don't know her.
Like, I'll probably go to sleep here in the next, like, probably 20-30 minutes, but I want to at least jump on a little bit.
Oh, well, hell yeah.
I've had family over today too, and they've just been kind of chilling out.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I had to go do that driver's license thing too.
Oh, that's right. I forgot
Yeah,
about that
telling you
completely.
about. That was like, it was really frustrating because like I made an appointment for like 3 o'clock, right?
Okay.
And there's like this room just shoved like full of people. So I'm like, oh well, hopefully these are like all the walk-ins.
Mhm.
And then they were like, all right, 3 o'clock for your appointment. Yeah, go in that room and sit down. We'll tell you when we're ready for you.
Uh-oh.
I was like, oh, cool.
Cool.
It's like, why'd I even bother making an appointment then?
Holy shit, there's a rush button.
Oh man.
Oh, you have like a gauge for it. Shit, I'm dying. I still don't understand the temporary license thing. Like, doesn't it defeat the purpose of going and getting a license? Like, when you already have one?
So they took my old license and they punched a hole in it. Then they just like print off like a picture of me and staple it to it. It's like, okay, I mean, that's fine, I guess.
I guess I'm aid.
I just kind of think it would be funny, like if someone like ID'd you for like a beer at a restaurant, and you like pull out this big piece of paper. It's like, oh, this is my ID.
I have my form, sir.
I believe everything is in order.
Ah, fuck! I was gonna switch to the gentleman. I was gonna switch to fucking Butch Top Hat Sue. So I died, and I think I just have to do that again. I think this might just be the whole game. I think it's just you go beat shit up. I don't know if there's like levels or it has an end or a story or anything. I'm sure it has to have something because it has this whole fucking intro and you have to beat up the octopi. But yeah, that's cool. You got the office and shit set up. I haven't had people like streaming with me recently. Not that I'm like complaining. Not that I'm being like, Tanner, what the fuck? Where have you been? Because like, you literally just told me, and even then it was like obviously never an expectation or anything. But like, I don't know. I like streaming with my friends, and I haven't been doing it as much recently. I streamed a few times with Sat on his channel, and that was fun. But yeah, like Taylor's been super fucking busy. A lot of people just been like super unavailable.
When like go into the winter, like everything's starting to like settle down a little bit.
Hopefully. For me, I don't know, because I need to get a new job desperately. Not that I want to talk about my job too much, because I don't like talking about it on stream, but like, I'm broke. I am like so fucking dangerously broke. I need a new job, like stat. I'll figure it out. But yeah, that's part of the reason why I've been more available and streaming more recently, is because I've been like, well, I have less hours at my job. I guess I might as well. This is what I feel like doing.
Sucks when you like lose hours.
Like I'm also really sick of my job, and also they're like super fucking transphobic. And whenever I explain it to like a higher up, like things that like are a problem, most of them are just like, they're either like managers that can't do anything about it because they're not on a high enough level, or managers that can do something about it and like are just like, oh well, that sucks, that's terrible. I'm like, yes, help. There was literally one manager that brought up like bathroom stuff, or no, not bathroom stuff. The fact that my dead name is still in my tag. She brought that up to like higher management, even above her. And she's like one of the highest managers I talk to frequently. And she was like, I actually did bring it up, and yeah, they said they can't do shit unless like something offensive ends up on your tag. So if it ends up like if your username is generated from your name. So like if it ends up saying like butt plug and that's like your username, then you can change it. Because your name is Barney Utplug, you know. But if Barney Utplug is your dead name, then fuck you. You can never change it. The only way you can get rid of that problem is by quitting. Very fun. Anyway, that, and I have to like struggle around the bathroom or the building for like 30 minutes to find a safe bathroom. I get misgendered by fucking managers constantly. It's obnoxious. So I'm just kind of done.
They have like managers that like knew you before you transitioned, or
oh, there was one of them, yeah. He was a huge fucking bitch about it, and every time I confronted him on it, he literally fucking laughed in my face. And for reasons I'm assuming unrelated to me, he got demoted. So now he's like just on my level, because he wasn't that high up of a manager anyway.
Yeah, it's pretty funny, because like I work in a warehouse, but our company is like, I don't want to say because it's foreign owned that they're maybe more woke than a lot of US companies, but they definitely take a lot of the like, especially like gender stuff, a lot more seriously.
Yeah, I think there's overlap there. Yeah, that makes sense.
Which is nice. Like, it's funny to work in a warehouse that has like so many women that work there.
Yeah.
Because like they have their back in like sexual harassment cases and stuff like that.
Yeah, our building doesn't give a fuck about that. If you can't like prove something on like camera, you're fucked. There are management that like are like, what the fuck? Aiden doesn't talk to me anymore. They're such an asshole. I'm like, yeah, because you sexually harassed my friend and made remarks about her fucking tits. Like, you should not be able to work here anymore, you fucking cunt. I'm not the problem.
Just like, I feel like a lot of people just don't, and it's weird to me, because like it makes sense to me, but I don't understand how other people like don't get it.
Yeah. I mean, there's like, because people are like, oh, so complicated. I'm like, it's really not. If like if you fuck up something with someone and they like correct you and say, hey, this, you know, then like, that's pretty much it. I don't know.
Like I always give the expectation that like if I do something wrong, someone will like correct me on it.
Yeah.
Like if I don't know and then someone just like puts me on full blast for it, that's like one thing, but that's never really happened to me before.
Which is funny as fuck, because that's what a bunch of transphobes specifically like say is like, oh, well, this is what happens. If you say the wrong pronouns, you get canceled. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? This has literally never happened in the history of humanity.
Pretty cringy. It's always because they take a super hot take that they don't know anything about, then they pretty much get put on full blast.
Yeah.
And then even then, they double down on it.
Yeah. I've been actually, like, a lot of people, like, that, like, don't know any better, but, like, they're trying, have, like, found me, like, I guess, entertaining and, like, cool to talk to. Like, they'll go out of my way to come talk to me and shit, because, like, I mean, you know me, so I'm straight up just, like, I'm like, yep, oh god, my fucking girl dick is fucking, you know, sweating up a star. Okay, I don't go that far, but you know what I mean? Like, I just straight up will be like, yep, this, that, the other, and they're like, hey, Aiden, what's an orchiectomy? And I'll be like, oh, sit on down, Auntie Aiden's gonna tell you something. Like... I don't fucking care. But that's with people that are at least, like, you know, trying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's somebody one day that was like... Because, like, here's the other thing that you'll probably find amusing. More and more people, like, before I grew my tits out, like, were, like... Still just, like, whatever. Even though I was wearing, like, curvy, like, form-fitting, like, women's clothing. And, like, my hips were growing and my hair was growing long. And I was wearing makeup every day. People were still just like, oh, that's a gay man. Which fucking sucked. But then, yeah, like, after a while, I was like, I don't use he, him pronouns anymore, I'm done with that. I'm non-binary, but I'm still, like, basically a girl. And, like, you know, people, like, sat, and, like, you and, like, other people were like, yep, that makes sense. And then, like, but there were people at my job that, like, didn't start respecting that at all in any fucking given category until I started, like, until summer came around this past summer. And, like, my tits are on full display because I'm wearing, like, a tank top and shit, so I'm just out there jiggling in front of them and shit. And there was one dude that was like, oh, he was like, okay, man, thanks for breaking me out. I was like, eh. And then he turns back around, or no, he goes to break and then comes back, and I'm like, okay, cool. And he's like, by the way, sorry if I didn't think about it till after I left. Like, that was really stupid of me, and I'm very sorry. I was like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, I use they, she pronouns, you know, so more options, I guess, haha. And stuff, and I mentioned all that, you know, because that's how I want to be referred to, because it makes sense to me. And he was like, well, we don't have to get complicated about it. But, like, that's cool, I guess. I'm thinking, like, what?
I think it's funny, because, like, for a lot of people, too, like, they kind of refer to everybody as, like, man or something. Like, at my last job, I remember there was this guy, he just called, I don't know why, but he just called everybody little buddy. It's like, sure. How you doing today, little buddy? How you doing?
Little buddy
but then he accidentally said that to, like, an actual dwarf at work.
Oh.
And everyone was like, he's like, oh no, I'm so sorry. He's like, no, I call everybody that. And the guy's like, no, it's okay, I understand. He's like, no, really, like, I do.
I swear.
And it was just like, yeah, I don't know. It's like one of those weird things. It's like, God, didn't cross your mind until it's like too late.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens. I've been having to talk with a bunch of people, like, recently, like, over the past year, of, like, whether or not it's cool if you call everybody, like, bro or something, to, like, call trans femme people bro, which I don't think it is, but, like, people are like, it's not discriminatory, it's, like, you know, well, I call everybody that, so it's fine. I feel like the bottom line really just comes down to, like, if a person you know specifically is like, I'm not okay with being called that, then that should be, like, the bottom line. I feel like arguing against it is weird. But, like, in that particular case that you just mentioned, I guess it's like, I don't know how to feel, because that guy specifically was like, oh, no, it's fine, I get it. So, like, you know?
Yeah, I guess it's one of those things where it's like, if someone catches themselves doing it, and, like, apologize for it, I guess that's one thing.
Absolutely, yeah.
But, like, if you, like, have to, like, correct them on it, and then they, like, kind of double down, they're like, well, I don't understand, like, what's the problem? Well, you know, I prefer you not call me little buddy, because I'm not your little buddy.
What'd you say? Sorry, I talked over you.
Oh, you're good. I was just like, if someone, you know, if someone calls you out for it, like, just say, oh, my bad, you know, that's not how I meant it, or whatever.
Yep, my bad, that's not how I meant it is a very powerful phrase. It's a very easy to use phrase, and it's easy to hear. I don't know how to use this fucking... What the fuck? I just shot out a canister. But yeah, oh wellsies. it's come to a point for me where, like, I've just been sick of being the fucking SJW bitch of, like, the social group that or social groups, I guess, that I'm in. And it depends on the group of, like, people that I, like, surround myself with normally, but there's one that, like, I work with primarily that I'm just like, I love you guys, but sometimes, oh my god. Like, sometimes, holy shit, it's 2022, not 1962. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, I can understand that.
And I just get so exhausted that I'm like, I can't. You know what I mean? Like, I can't correct every single fucking stupid thing you people say. Like, I can't do it all the time. And,
yeah,
like, I'm not perfect either.
I don't know, I think it's kind of like... It's probably worse when it actually affects you, like, personally.
Absolutely. Yes, it is.
Because, like, for me, there's a lot of stuff, like... Just people, like, I'll talk to will say stuff, and it's like, I'm not going to correct you, because I don't care enough at this moment, but...
I died? Yeah, no, yeah.
It was like an actual friend or something that was doing that, but if it's just like someone I work with or something, it's like, oh man, like I wish I could really tell you how wrong you are right now, but I kind of don't care enough to really take this battle.
That is super a factor, especially over here in Redneckia, where I live, you know. It's like... I don't know, it's just too... It's too exhausting to have to constantly do shit, I guess. But yeah, like, there's totally a precedent set of, like... Well, it's like, yeah, like you said, like, if it was something like you said, or like Sat said, or Taylor said, or something, I'd be like, oh, hey, this is kind of fucked up. Or even vice versa, you know? I would expect the same of me, if I said something fucked up. Because sometimes I just say stupid shit. But, fucking... Yeah, if it's somebody that I, like, don't know that well, or, like, haven't met yet, and they come up to me and they're like, hey, this fucked up thing, I'm just like, oh, okay. I just walk away.
Take it for what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. If it's someone you don't have to interact with on a, like, super regular basis, like... if you want to be the one to take on that fight, like, more power to you, but...
Oh, I am. No, at my job, I'm like a straight up cunt. Like, most of the people in that building fucking hate me now. Even some that, like, didn't before. Because I'm just straight up like, I can't deal with you fucking people anymore. Like, I just don't put up with the fucking shit anymore. Like, that one dude I told you about that was, like, constantly fucking giving me shit. And I, like, called him I called him a transphobe to his face. Like, I would tell him what he was doing was direct fucking transphobia, and he'd just be like, sorry, I won't do it again, and then do it again, like, a few hours later. Like, I don't care anymore. Not saying everybody else not saying what I'm doing should be the standard, you know what I mean? But, like, at the same time, I'm having fun. I mean, it's miserable, but, like, it's, I don't know. It's a standard for me now, where I'm like, it's very telling, I guess. Of, like, if I tell you this very simple thing, and, like, you don't have the wherewithal to give me, like, the basic respect of that, then, like, yeah, I guess, like, avoiding that person is, like, usually more peaceful for me, even if it gives them a fucking rattle in their brain. Which is fucking for them to deal with at that point. I've already done my part. And that's another reason I want to quit my job, because I have to deal with that way more at my job than I do online.
I can definitely understand how that would be super frustrating.
I would describe it as super frustrating. Sometimes I have fun with it, though. Like, it's not all a war constantly. Like, sometimes I have fun with it. And, like, fuck with the people.
I do that with my boss all the time. Like, he's actually, you know, fairly with the times and kind of, like, understands everything.
Oh, okay, cool.
But then at the same time, like, he'll say certain stuff, and I'll twist his words and, like, push it back on him, like, really hard. You're like, oh my god, you're just like my kids. It's like, they give me crap about everything. They're like, well, I'm not the one over here saying that all the Hispanic people look the same.
Damn.
He's like, God. He's like, listen, man, I got like 100 employees underneath me. Like, if I don't need to know their name, then I'm probably not going to learn their name.
What the fuck?
He's like, oh, Jesus, dude. But it is what it is.
Tis what tis. Tis what tis. So have you invested in donkey stock yet?
I feel like I've heard of that, but I have no idea what it actually is.
Have you not seen the recent quote unquote controversy with the video game Donkus?
No, I feel like I've heard about donkey stock, but I haven't looked into it.
No, it was a joke. I just assumed you would know. He started literally the other day. He made a YouTube video, and I thought it was a bit. And then I saw a bunch of people complaining about it on Twitter. He started a video game publishing company called Big Mode. I'm not fucking with you. He made a fucking video, and his whole premise was like, I play video games on YouTube all the time, so I know the good games. So I'm just gonna publish games that are good, so no stinky games come out. Because I'm super into indie games, like, mentions every popular indie game you can think of off the top of your fucking head. It was like, and he's like, so I'm gonna publish games like that. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure everyone who wants to make something like Celeste is gonna reach out to Video Game Donkey first for like investment. Like, what the fuck?
Like it's gonna go downhill pretty fast.
I want to see how it crashes. Here's my prediction. I'll tell you my prediction. I'll tell chat my prediction. I already said this on Twitter, but, you know, it's my Twitter. I don't blame anybody for not fucking following me on there. I'm a fucking basket case on Twitter. Here's my prediction. Like, not that the associations make him a bad person by default. Like, I don't think Donkey's, like, a horrible human being, necessarily. I don't know that about him, you know what I mean? But, like, he's, like, tied to a lot of fucking problematic people on fucking YouTube and shit. I guarantee one of them is, like, developing a game. They're gonna come to him, and the people are gonna be like, oh my god, this fucking pedophile, game designer. I can't believe Donkey would do this. And they're gonna be really surprised, even though it's, like, not a fucking surprise at all. That's what I predict is gonna happen. Is that people that are, like, on board with the idea now are gonna see that happen, and then they're gonna go, oh my god, I can't believe this. I'm not saying that's, like, the whole downfall. I'm just saying I think that's a thing that's going to occur. And that'll be part of its downfall. Either way, I think the notion of I'm a YouTuber and I play popular video games, so I should publish indie devs because I know what they want to do is just a hilarious fucking premise on its own. That's why I thought it was a bit. I didn't watch the whole video. I saw the video come out and was like, lol. But then it was real. So yeah, now you're all up to speed. That's what happened.
When did this happen?
Like a few days ago.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's fucking, it's so silly. It really gives off this air of like, he doesn't directly state it, but it does give off this, like, there's a part of the video that definitely gives off this intention. It seems like the intent is, like, kind of trying to say, like, and I'm really popular on YouTube, and I played these indie games, and they got really popular because I played them on YouTube. So, like, not only would I be a good game publisher, which, no, but also, like, I can make the games popular because I did with, like, Undertale and Cult of the Lamb and, like, Celeste. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure no one would have picked up on Celeste unless Video Game Donkey played it. I'm sure. It's so fucking dumb. Fantastic. What's your Tanner? What's your thoughts on us making a game together for Donkey Games? It's gonna be a I think it should be a simulator game. I think that's what we should make. Those are pretty big nowadays. What do you think?
So many like simulator games, and I saw one recently. I don't know how long it's been out, but just scrolling through Steam, I saw Police Simulator. And I was like,
how timely.
I was like, well, I mean, is this like you gonna use this for like training the police, or I mean, what? Like I don't know. It's like I feel like you could make a more interesting game about like simulating the police without making it police simulator. It's probably just them sitting in their car like, oh, find a bridge to hang out under and file your paperwork.
This is what cops do.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like 90% of the time that's all I ever see them doing is just like finding a spot to go fill out paperwork, and then the other 10% of the time they're just harassing people.
Yep. 10% of the time. Where are you seeing cops? What the fuck? I want to make fucking... I want to make like a simulator joke, but I feel like whatever I'm going to mention, like I was going to be like trapeze artist simulator. I'm like, that's probably been done. Sat and I have been playing Power Wash Simulator for a while. Because he started doing a thing every Wednesday where he fucking streams it and you like bring a guest on. And like last week he didn't have anybody else, so he just brought me on a second time. Because he forgot to ask people, and he's just like, "Shit, do you want to do this on Wednesday if I can't find anybody last minute?" And I was like, "Oh, I guess." But I've been streaming it on my channel at like 1 in the morning when I like just finished streaming something else, and I was like, I don't want to stream this anymore, but I don't want to stop streaming, so let's just be an idiot and basically do my own personal podcast while I wash things. Why does anyone watch this? But yeah, I play Power Wash Simulator to put me to sleep as well. That's why I'm so far at it.
So I'm picking that up, and it's like, I don't know. I feel like I'm just gonna be tired every time I play it.
Yeah, its strength and weakness is that it's soothing. It's also expensive as fuck. I don't know if it's still on Game Pass, but like just buying it outright on Steam is like $25, which I literally only did to play it with Sat. And now I play it more than him. But like I can't really like recommend it. I don't know. Like it is what it is. You're either gonna be into that or not. I'm usually not into that sort of thing. I got into it though. But that's solely because it puts me to sleep.
Check it out.
About to say, I just to shill myself to my fucking literal friends. I just fucking I put out a new video like a few weeks ago. So if you want to see it, you know, on YouTube. I'm such a whore. I love plugging myself. Subtext.
I think I'm gonna have to jump off.
You falling asleep?
Getting ready for my... Well, yeah, you know, took NyQuil about 30 minutes ago. See if I sleep for 12 hours again. Hopefully not. Be pretty late for work if that happens.
Oof, yeah. Okay, well, thanks for coming on. Thanks for hanging out. It was a pleasure having you.
Like I said, when I try to jump on more often when I see the notifications come through.
Yeah, jump in and bug people in the fucking Dork Congregation anytime. God, that thing's kicking my ass.
But like one of the enemies in this game, the one that uses like a Ferris wheel, as like its way to get around. That is super cute.
It is. I feel like after you hop off, I'm gonna switch to another game though. I think we might be done with Roarr for the night. Maybe I'll come back to this one day. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's a chill game. But I kind of want to move on to something else.
Shit, yeah, I just did. I just said, man.
What?
I said, all right, man, I'm about to hop off. But then I was like, ah, shit, see, I just did it. I just said, man.
You problematic fuck! Cancel,
yeah,
cancel,
like,
cancel.
So many. That's why I was saying. Like, so many people do shit like that. I was like, man, it's hard.
Well, okay. In Tanner's defense, everybody, when I came out, I also still use he/him pronouns, and I didn't have like a major issue with people still referring to me with masculine labels. And like, we haven't hung out like really in like a year. So like, in his defense.
Yeah, I think I've actually seen you in person since you started
Resident Evil 2. I think. No.
Did you start transitioning already? I mean, you must have been like really early on. I don't even think you had told me yet.
Probably not. When I started, I was just kind of like, oh, people know. And then eventually I'll grow tits and then I'll explain it to everybody. And that's exactly how it went.
I don't think I realized until I remember what we did. I think we were playing
Sonic Unleashed.
Gartic Phone or something like that.
Oh no, yeah. Gartic. Yeah. Oh yeah, we talked about this. Yeah. Go on.
Yeah, and I had noticed because your voice was like so like it was so different, and then I heard everyone calling you Aiden. I was like, I'm pretty sure I've already dead named you twice, and no one's bothered to correct me, and I'm just like super out of the loop, and I'm like, yeah, Aiden,
yeah. I literally didn't hear you ever call me that during that entire call. So like, if you did, oopsie. But like, yeah. Tanner just talked about this like a few days ago. It was really funny that I was just like, oh, well, yeah, if you dead named me or misgendered me or something, I didn't hear you. So I guess you're good.
Yeah, I was just like hardcore picking up on the context clues. I was like, all right, this is all good. I didn't know, but
I'm so sorry.
It's funny too, because like we just hadn't really talked a whole lot. I think. It's like Resident Evil 2, like I think you had played that, but I didn't even really get to watch the streams or anything.
I thought you were there for the first one. The second one was a dumpster fire because it like broke on me, which I think I told you about after the fact. And then, but like I was there with Satellite, but I didn't enable the fucking thing in OBS to record Discord like it is for you now. So it was just me talking to myself. And the VOD was just me talking to myself. It sounded like I was convincingly having a conversation with someone, but no one else's voice was there. So people were coming into me, sucking dick at Resident Evil 2. Couldn't get past this one part because it was like glitched. And then fucking, yeah, like talking to no one. So, yeah, after that, I quit Resident Evil 2 and then brought it back to Tanner's place. But, yeah, it was a good game.
Like, I watched the first one. Like, I remember watching you play it, and then you were like, yeah, I got soft locked.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was the same stream. I got soft locked for no reason. Don't know how the fuck that happened. I think I only found one account online of that ever happening to somebody. It was very fucking strange. And then, yeah, like I said, it was just a VOD of me fucking talking to no one. So there's only one Resident Evil 2 VOD now.
Were like, oh yeah, no one will ever be fucking stupid enough to do this. And you're like, well, I wonder if I can do this.
No, wait a minute. Yeah.
Wait, you can't do that. I think that's like the struggle of like Resident Evil games is like if you don't know what you're doing, like even the newer ones, you can still kind of like screw yourself pretty easily.
Yeah, I definitely don't know what I'm doing in Resident Evil ever. That was the most like, other than 4, that's the most I've ever been like, oh, okay, I understand what's going on, and I can like do this. I mean, that and like Umbrella Chronicles, but Umbrella Chronicles is very different.
Sure. Actually, I actually really liked that game. It was a lot of fun to play.
I played it with my one friend forever ago, like in middle school when the Wii was still like the thing, and that was it because he was big into Resident Evil.
Pretty funny. The remake of 4 is coming out. I don't even know if I care. I
Really?
feel like I played 4 so much
That's true.
when I was younger, like just over and over and over and over again. I'm like, I still don't know if I'm ready to go back yet.
This one's going to have like increased fidelity and graphic. It's going to have
Yeah,
two graphics on the screen.
I loved 2. Like the remake of Resident Evil 2 is like one of my favorite games of all time. 3 wasn't as good. It was still good, but like I can tell they kind of rushed it a little bit too much. So now I'm just worried with like 4. I'm like, I hope they do it justice. I hope they don't do anything like really crappy or try to change it up way too much or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared of it myself, because, like, I'm not a big Resident Evil fan, but 4 is one of my favorites. It's one of the ones I got through the most, because, like, I'm bad at games like that, but, like, everything around it, how it was organized, like, just resonated with me so well. It was the Resident Evil, if you will, that, it just, like, I don't know, I, like, wanted to keep going, even though I sucked at it. I would love to experience again, though, but, like, I probably won't buy the remake if I do, because I'm, like I said, I'm pretty fucking broke. Actually, that probably comes out, like, next year, right? I might have a new job by then. I might be able to swing by it and tell you if it sucks dick or not.
Still a little ways off, I think.
What?
I think it's next year. I think it's next year.
I would say it had to have been, because, like, if it comes out this year, I'm scared. God, like, the new Pokemon? Oh my god. I'm so scared of the new Pokemon.
Like, I want to be excited, but Sword and Shield was so bad.
Same. I haven't played Sword and Shield. You've played Sword and Shield.
I didn't even play the DLC.
Right.
I was just like, I don't care. And it was like, the main game was like so bad that I don't even want to go back and play more.
Right. Yeah, I passed on it and I was like, I'll see what everybody else thinks about it before I sink my teeth into it. And then, like, everyone I knew that played it was like, oh. So I was like, okay, never mind. I hope Scarlet and Violet is, like, everything that Sword and Shield did right, but, like, better. But I have no reason to believe it will be.
They're kind of giving me hope that, like, there's potential here. Like, they're going to do more, like, wild area type stuff.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the wild area itself, like, kind of sucked. Like, it was a really good, like, concept. They just didn't do anything with it.
That's what I heard. Yeah, I think you've told me that probably before. That's also what Sat says about it. That's what, which I don't think we referred to him as Sat when we were streaming, by the way. Sat is Sat's our one friend that I streamed, Super Mario Sunshine with in 2020. You haven't met him. Anyway, yeah, that's what he said about it too. He played a lot of it. He also, same thing. He was like, I don't want to play the DLC because, like, even if it is like cool and expounds on shit like that this game does better, I don't want to revisit Sword and Shield like so bad or like I don't care.
Sad part is like I just don't even want to go back and like play more.
Right.
All right, I am gonna hop off here. I hope you enjoy the rest of your stream.
I will. Have a good sleepy. Have a good sleepy, buddy.
Absolutely. See you later.
Bye-bye. Bye, Titter. All right. Out of the voice chat. We're going to switch games here, fuckers. I think I'm going to do Hades runs. Do we want to do some late night fucking Hades? I feel like that's like a good thing to do. I feel like late night Hades would be like a good thing. Actually, am I still sharing my screen? That's probably bad. That's probably like not a good thing to do. Am I? I can't fucking tell. I don't think I am. Should probably make sure. before I continue. No, I don't want to edit the channel. OBS is hard. Or Discord, not OBS. Sometimes OBS. Here, let me check. Okay, good. No, I'm not. Okay, we're good. Never mind. I'm gonna change the game. Roarr was cool. I'm glad we did this. I might do it again someday. Beat that first level finally, but for tonight I think I'm done with Roarr. That was cool though. Let's turn on some jams while I figure out what I want to do next. Hades sounds good, but so does the song, so does the fucking jam. What else, though, is there? We're gonna get out of Roarr. But yeah, that was cool. What do I want to do now? We still gotta survive the stream for another, like, 2 hours. It's been smooth so far. I haven't been having, like, a bad time. I was kind of worried about this, to be honest. I was kind of freaking out, like, a day or two ago that, like, I would hype up the stream too much in my head. And then the day it finally came, I'd be like, oh, this isn't as fun as I thought it'd be. But, so far it's been fine. I've been having a good time. I'm trying to think what else I have on, like, my consoles and shit that I can play real quick. Because playing another console game doesn't sound bad. Yeah, let's just do a Hades run. Let's just do a Hades run, and if I think of something else to do, we'll put that up. That'll be fine. Yeah, let's do that. I haven't played Hades in, like, a while. I'm very excited to get back into that. Alright, let me make sure that went through. Sometimes I'll change the stream category and it'll tell me to fuck myself after the fact. Stream Menage. Yeah, it's got Hades on. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's just get into it. As chill as that song is, I think I'm in the mood for some Darren Korb. God, it's been so long since I played Hades. $195 hours of Hades. It is on the monitor. I don't want it to be on. Actually, I guess this works. We can just put it over here and I'll just... Oh, fuck you. I'll just put OBS on the other monitor. It's no big deal. In fact, that's probably better for my voice at this point. If you can't tell, I've been on stream for too long. I'm dying. Alright.